Okay, we had a few other people register for today, but we'll go ahead and get started. And if people trickle in, we'll just let them in and let them join us. For those of you who are maybe new to this space, take some time to just gather anything that you might need to help get yourself comfortable. Blankets, pillows, if you are into crystals and essential oils, some tea, some water, things of that nature, anything that you might need. And we'll go ahead and just start. Balancing my phone here. So welcome to our fourth monthly BIPOC Reiki Circle. My name is Katrina Long. I am the owner and founder of Manifesting Me Wellness, and I am a holistic healing arts therapist. I provide holistic mental health, Reiki services, and yoga. And so tonight we will engage with one of those services in a community setting. Through energy healing, we are able to do some releasing and also bring in some healing. So tonight that's what we will be doing. I like to remind people to take some time in this space to do what feels comfortable for you. So if you want to have your camera on, that is totally okay. If you do not want to have your camera on, that is okay too. I am recording this, however, as I record, I keep myself pinned so that it does not show anyone else's faces. And in any of the moments when any of the guests are speaking, I cut the video off so that the recording does not record the guests. The recording is for the energy medicine membership. For individuals who pay for the membership, they can have access to the recordings afterwards in case they can't make it or they just want to revisit it. So I do have the recordings going, but it does not record any of you. So you're welcome to be on camera if that feels okay, and not if that feels okay too. Doing whatever feels best for your body. So we'll get started by just doing some brief introductions. Again, doing whatever feels comfortable for you. So if you feel called to, feel free to introduce yourself by name or whatever you like to be called, and letting us know your experience with Reiki, if any. Also letting us know what brought you here tonight. What are you hoping to get out of tonight? We had one person that just came in, so I'll just repeat the intro just so that you are aware of what we're doing. So we're going to go ahead and jump into some introductions. If you feel called to introduce yourself, just giving us your name, letting us know any experience that you have with Reiki and what brought you here tonight, if that feels comfortable to share. And I will pause the recording as I allow y'all to share. Thank you all for introducing yourselves and for being here in this space. I always appreciate that we can have people who come in who are Reiki practitioners themselves, people who are newbies, and that we can all be in community together and share this experience, which was kind of the purpose of these circles, to provide a space for everyone. So thank you for being here. Today feels different in a lot of ways, and I'm sure many of you are experiencing the myriad of emotions that are coming with yesterday's stuff. I don't even want to say news, but with yesterday's stuff, with the verdict of the George Floyd trial and the numerous amounts of violence that have continued to go on. So I also just want to name that, and name that in this space, we are really holding a lot. And for those of you who have been here before, not that this is something new. We've been doing this for the last few months, and it seems like every month something is taking place. But I just want to name that as we move through this experience tonight, that there might be some experiences that feel very different, or there might be some things coming up that feel very different. So I wanted to just call that out. Before we get started in the actual Reiki, I like to always offer some information for those who are just joining us for the first time, who've never experienced any energy, or just reminders for folks who haven't done it in a while. So as we get ready to do the actual Reiki, I will be inviting you to take some deep breaths to get yourself settled, really settling into your body and the space around you and getting nice and comfortable. And then I will start to channel the energy. During that time, I'll have a little bit of music playing in the background for those of us who can't sit still in the quiet and need something to focus our energy on. But feel free to invite anything into your space that feels nourishing and comforting for you as well. I have some essential oils going here for myself. I made myself some tea as well because I felt like I needed some additional heart support with all of the grief that's happening. I have crystals here. I'll be lighting a candle for us. So whatever it is that you're needing, however you do that in your own space is totally okay. Taking some time to do that. As we move through the energy, I will start to channel the energy and I might invite in some statements or some things that you can say to yourself or do. For instance, like placing your hand over your heart or things of that nature. These are all suggestions. Please do what feels good to you. If you feel like you want to move and you want to dance and you want to do anything else, or you just want to lay there and be very still, all of those things are welcome. All of those things are honored. So do what feels good to you. Everything that I say is simply just a suggestion. In alignment with that, as the energy moves, you might have a lot of different experiences happening in your body. So there can be some temperature changes, you can get hot or cold, you might notice some tingling sensations. Sometimes people experience tension or something that feels a little bit less comfortable. You are always welcome to say that you do not want to continue to receive the energy. And you can say that out loud or say that to yourself, but it is about setting the intention to tell the energy to stop, right? Because you have autonomy over your body, your energy at all times. So if at any point in time you need to take a break, you are always welcome to do so. And my recommendation for doing that is saying, I'm going to pause the energy in this moment. I will return back to it when I am ready. You can get up and move as well, which also helps to move the energy that feels uncomfortable. So just noting that. Are there any questions or concerns before we start to move into the energy? Okay. So taking some time, we'll start to come to our breath. Just noticing where the breath is today. Noticing the warmth or the coolness as you inhale and exhale. And taking a few moments here to invite in any ancestors, spirit guides, or other divine beings according to your faith and belief systems. Asking them to come to support, to protect, and to assist as we move through our healing session this evening. I'm going to take some time to light a candle. Letting the fire be an invitation to the ancestors that we invite into this space. Only those that are for our highest good are welcome, and we receive them with gratitude. If it feels comfortable, maybe starting to deepen the breath. Seeing if we can extend the inhales and exhales. Inviting the body to feel completely supported. Inviting the eyes to close if that feels comfortable. We're resting the gaze somewhere that feels nourishing. As I begin to channel the energy, continuing to breathe at your own pace. And remember to honor whatever your body, your mind, or your spirit needs in this space. If you feel called to an invitation to think of something that you want to release, it can be a thought, an experience, behavior, people, anything that you would like to release tonight. When you have that intention in your mind, taking some time with every exhale to release it from your body. Everything that we release, we send down to Mother Earth to be recycled and reused, transmuted into something more loving, more nourishing for ourselves and for others. Continuing to visualize whatever it is that you're releasing. As you exhale, sending it back down to Mother Earth. feels comfortable, an invitation to invite in an intention, something that you want to bring into your space, your mental, emotional, and spiritual body. We're calling in anything that we might want to fill those spaces of what we just released. It can be the opposite of what we released, or something new that we want to call in. And if nothing in particular comes to mind, always an invitation to just welcome in whatever is for your highest good. With every inhale, imagining that you are receiving this intention, allowing it to flow through your body, filling up all the spaces that are left empty. An invitation to bring your hands to your heart. Inhaling and exhaling. Just engaging with the heart space here. And as we just filled up our entire beings with whatever we were calling in tonight, beginning to allow the energy of love to expand throughout your body, beginning at your heart center, making its way outwards towards your feet in one direction and your head in the other. Inviting love to fill up any areas of the body that might need some additional support. Continuing to allow that energy to expand with every breath. And for those of us who have become good and full, taking a moment to set the intention of anything that we want to call into for the community. Any intentions we want to set, intentions of healing, of love, of relief, of joy, whatever it is, intentions you would like to set and invite into the greater community. And from the space of being completely full yourself, inviting that intention to spill over out into the community around you. For anybody who is in need tonight, for the rest of the week, to just receive our intentions. Trusting that if you are not able to send any intentions out tonight, that is okay. We can always return to these intentions when we are coming from a more full place. If it feels comfortable, taking the hands to the feet, you can just point the palms towards the feet, or if we can reach, maybe touching the bottom of our feet, the soles of our feet. An invitation to get your body grounded, bringing you back down to earth. Being rooted, stable in our foundation. And then if it feels comfortable, bringing the hands to the head. You can go by the temples or up at the crown, whatever feels most comfortable. Just pulling back in any energy that we have released, that we have given up, we have let go of. Bringing that energy back to our center, back into our being. And connecting to spirit, to our higher power, to our higher self, to the universe. Releasing whenever you're ready. Taking a few more deep breaths at your own pace. Taking some time to engage in movement in the body that feels comfortable. Nourishing the body and bringing it back to the space around you. Whenever you're ready, opening the eyes, reconnecting with your environment. And gently inviting the breath to come back to normal. Whatever that is in this moment. As we close out the session, just giving gratitude to each other, for being in this space together, to the guides that we invited into the space to protect and assist. And then most importantly, to ourselves for showing up this evening, for honoring our needs, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music and invite anyone who would like to share their experience, anything that came up for them, anything that they want to chat about. We'll take some time to do that. And then once we've done that, we'll talk about some aftercare and I'll send you all on your way. Talk a little bit about aftercare, because that's always hugely important after we do any kind of energy work, any kind of healing work, really. And then share with y'all some other things that we have going on as well. And then I'll send you on your way for the evening. So for aftercare, as always, drink lots and lots and lots of water, really nourishing your body. So when we engage with more water, we do a few different things. We help the body to detox because the water flushes our body of any toxins. We also help the energy to continue to flow because the water allows our bodies to continue to be an open channel. And then we just refill and replenish the body, because anytime we are doing any type of releasing, it can dry us out, right? And so that experience of having a dry throat, which someone mentioned, can be really common, especially if we already have some stuff going on in the areas of our bodies. But we might also notice just feeling dry in other ways. And so replenishing the body with lots of water, because that helps the body to feel more nourished. So drinking lots of water. Being mindful of how you are moving. The energy really flows for about 21 days, but people can really feel it usually for about a week afterwards. Some people, depending on your practices, can feel it for longer or shorter. Some people don't feel anything afterwards at all, and all of that is okay. But know that the energy continues to move. And so just being mindful of what's coming up. I usually like to invite any of my Reiki clients to take some time to journal, meditate, breathe, just sit with yourself in different ways, however you choose to do that, and just notice what comes up. As we start to do any kind of healing practices, we did some releasing tonight, we did some calling in. And so you might notice thoughts or experiences around some of the things that you called in, some of the ways that you can incorporate that into your life and your practice more often. You might notice some of the things that you were releasing, really starting to release, like ways that you can start to remove that from the way that you are interacting or engaging in the world. You might just notice interesting emotions that never happened before or that haven't happened in a while. You might do some releasing through tears or just needing a really good workout, whatever it is, right? So just being mindful of how you are showing up and giving yourself that time and space to do whatever it is that your body and mind and spirit is wanting. So honoring those needs. And then just listening to yourself. So you might notice just some things that feel uncomfortable and asking yourself what you need and providing that to yourself. Because sometimes as we move things, it's kind of like after you get a massage and like it felt good, but then your muscles are kind of tight and kind of hurts. Or when you're doing a detox and like you're drinking these things, or you're changing the way that you're eating, and like you're going to the bathroom all the time and you're just feeling like really tired. That can happen, or we can have a lot of energy. So just being mindful, and however you are responding is the way that your body is telling you that it needs to respond. So giving it what it needs. That is the biggest thing. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any thoughts, questions or concerns, if anything becomes particularly uncomfortable, I can offer some support around that. But nothing to worry about. Typically, our bodies will just handle everything they need to handle and heal themselves. Okay, be gentle with yourself as you move. As far as moving forward, so we will continue the circles. They will be donation based on a quarterly basis, and they will continue to operate on a monthly basis at a $25 mark. We will give away a couple sliding scale spots every month as well, so that people who cannot afford the $25 can still come in. If you are interested in continuing the circles and maybe want to pay a lesser amount, these circles are available through the Energy Medicine membership, which is in this moment a $15 membership and some monthly membership. You get the monthly Reiki circles, and then we also engage with other education around energy healing, around any kind of energy work. And we're really taking some time to I'll put this in quotes, like decolonize the idea of what energy medicine looks like. And I put that in quotes because I think it's more about coming back to the roots of energy medicine and its ancestral, whatever that looks like for you, its ancestral meanings and its ancestral medicine, right? So we're coming back to the traditions of it rather than just looking at it from the lens of what we see and what we are taught here in the westernized communities that have been very colonized. Beginning next month in May, we will be doing our Energy Center series, aka Chakra series. And we will be talking about, we'll spend a month. I think it might have been Dominique was mentioning 2 weeks on a chakra. So we'll be spending a month on each one, on each of the 7 major chakras. But we will talk about more than just like what the chakras are. We're talking about chakras from different, or how they are identified in different cultures. So I am trained as an Usui, which is a Japanese lineage Reiki, and then also as a Kemetic, which is Egyptian Reiki. And so we will talk about the names in both of those energy medicine models. We will talk about how they differ, how they look at them, medicine from both of those lineages and how to utilize that medicine. And then we will also explore some affirmations, maybe some journal entries, or different things that we can do to create balance, how to identify when they're out of balance. And we'll be talking about the ways in which the systems in our environment create the imbalances that we experience. So it won't just be talking about like your root chakra and like getting back into your root and all of that, but really about like how are these systems dismantling our ability to be rooted, right? And what can we do from our own center to create something different? So it'll be a little bit of a different kind of chakra series, but I'm really excited about that. So if you're interested in that, feel free to join the Energy Medicine membership. I will send the link in the follow-up email. If you have any questions about that, feel free to respond to the email and let me know, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Or if you have something that you want to ask today in this moment, feel free. I will stick around for a couple of moments to answer any questions or make any additional statements that anybody needs. Otherwise, I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy. Thank you for taking care of you first and foremost. And I look forward to seeing you and hearing all of the things that y'all are doing as we move forward. Enjoy your evenings.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so